Are we live? I literally can never tell if we're live or not. Sometimes it says there's a live button and then this thing is like spinning over here. So who knows? I think we're live. I'm hoping that we're live. Okay, I think we're live. Now it looks like we're live. Oh my God, these tech issues. Okay, I am just going to dive right in. I think I'm coming on a little early, a few minutes early, because I was just feeling the vibe. Like sometimes you know how you just want to do something, so you just jump in and do something. So I'm here, we're live, and today, for those of you who don't know me, hi, I'm Erica. I help soulful entrepreneurs, creative entrepreneurs, coaches, healers, therapists, health practitioners to get their business to six figures, to that $8,000 price point, $8,000 a month income level, and then to scale it beyond there to where you're earning those $20,000, $30,000 life changing months, really. And today I want to talk about the things that successful entrepreneurs do in their business. And what when I started my business, there was this shocking statistic and I read it and it was like 95% of people who start their own business are going to close their doors, they're going to fail, they're not going to succeed within that first year. And I remember that absolutely terrified me. Absolutely terrified me. There was no way that I wanted to be in that 95% who failed. And there were a lot of reasons why. I was starting my business for a couple of reasons. And one, yes, I knew that it was going to be my life's work. I knew that I was here to make a difference in the world. I knew that I was here to have an impact in the world, and I knew that I was here to offer something really special and to help heal the world in my own unique way, which really looks like helping people to figure out the work that they're here to do and then be able to have the impact that they want to have while also creating the abundant lifestyle that they really want to have. And for me, I had this belief that I always had this belief that men essentially created money for women. And this isn't something that I've really talked about before, but I had this belief that men created wealth for women. And I think that this came from watching my mom sort of go in and out of these marriages. And when she was married, we had money. We lived in these really nice neighborhoods and drove the nice cars and went to the best schools. And then when she would get divorced, our lifestyle would completely change. We ended up in these tiny little apartments and we had cars that were embarrassing. And I used to actually make her drop me off like around the block so that nobody would see the car that we were driving. And, it wasn't ever a conscious thing. Like she was a very educated woman, she was a professional woman, but through the divorces, she went into a lot of debt. And I remember just kind of correlating, okay, when women are married, they have a lot of money, and when they're not married, they don't. And that was just a pattern or programming that I really took with me in my life. And I didn't ever believe in my own ability to create wealth. I literally was waiting for my husband to create wealth. And when I turned 35, my marriage was kind of starting to crumble at that point. This was in 2015. My marriage was starting to go downhill, and I was, the executive director of a not for profit organization, and I was earning decent money, but it sure as hell was not the kind of money that I knew I wanted to support my family on, my kids on, if I should leave my marriage. But more importantly, I also was waiting for my husband to create this wealth for us, right? I wanted to have a house out in Colorado. I wanted to be traveling the world, and I'm kind of sitting there waiting for him to create wealth for me and for my family. And it didn't occur to me that I could actually do it on my own. And so I read this book. It was actually by Denise Duffield Thomas. I don't know if you know her. She is an Australian entrepreneur, and I've actually spoken on stage with her now at this point in my life, which is really crazy. But she has this book called Get Rich Lucky Bitch. If you haven't read it, get it, read it. It's amazing. It completely changed my money around mindset. And I read this book of hers, and something just shifted in my head, and it was like, I can create wealth for myself and I can create wealth on my own. I see there's a few people here. Just say hi to me. Let me know that you're here in the comments. Where are you watching from today? I know that we get people from a mix of places, so let me know that you're here. Say hi, give me a heart, give me some love, and let me know that you're here. If you're watching the replay, just yeah, chat replay down in the comments. But I had this revolution that I can fucking create wealth on my own, and I'm gonna do it. And that was one of the reasons, and one of the reasons why I really stepped fully into my business. And so taking on this responsibility now of the desire to have an impact and make a difference, but use my spiritual gifts to also create wealth for me and my family so that we can have the life that we want to have, so that I can have a greater impact, so that I can give back in more of a way that I want to give back, was one of the reasons why I didn't want my business to fail. And so I have done so much research over the years. I've invested probably at this point $150,000 into my own coaching, working with spiritual coaches, relationship coaches, business coaches, taking business programs. I'm in a high level mastermind right now. And I wanted to see success and to see, what do people do that make it in business? How do the 5% succeed? And how, even one step further, do the 1% thrive? How do the 1% make it to that $1 million and beyond price point? And today I'm going to share those 5 things with you. Let me just pull up my notes so that I don't miss any of them. So these are the 5 things that every single person in business who makes it actually does. I want you to get out your notebook. Just jot these down, okay? Just jot these 5 things down. First, one, they are decisive. Okay, they take action. And I'm going to say me because I follow all of these to the T. I have them pinned over here next to my desk and I look at these every single day. Okay, we are decisive. We take action. Money loves speed. Okay, not money loves sitting around and blah, 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 thinking about it, right? We aren't going to let an opportunity that's meant for us pass. Okay, we don't talk ourselves out of what we've been praying for. Okay, so we're decisive. We make decisions. We make decisions. All right. 2, we're coachable. People who create success in business are coachable. We follow the recipe. We listen. We work through our stories. We work through our limiting belief. We work through our fear. We work through our self-doubt. It doesn't mean we don't have any of these things. It means we do. And we work through them, okay? So 1, we're decisive, and 2, we're coachable. 3, we are fucking committed. We're committed. You wouldn't believe the amount of women who spend an hour on the phone with me or my team crying or sobbing or sad about how, this business is their purpose. This business is their purpose. And they say, I know I'm here to do this work. I know I'm here to do this work. And when it comes time to invest in their business and to actually turn it from a hobby or an expensive nothing to an actual business, to change it into a company, to create it into a business that is actually serving clients, when I let them know about my offering, they'll say, oh, I need to think about it, or, oh, I don't have the money right now, right? If you're not committed, you're not going to make it, period. Go get a job is what I say. You're actually better off having a job and not being an entrepreneur. If you're not committed, go get a job. That's literally what it comes down to. All right. Number 4, we are resourceful. We will find a way. We will find a way. You're either going to find an excuse or you're going to find a way. And here's the thing, if you let money, so for example, from the previous example that I was sharing about, where people, they say they're committed, but when it comes to actually investing in their business, to investing in a program or course that's going to show you the way, or to investing in a coach or a mentor that's going to help you heal what you need to heal, or investing in a website designer to create a kick-ass website, or investing in a Facebook ads team to start driving traffic to your website, right? If you let money be an excuse for you now, it's going to be an excuse for you in every area of your life. Check it out and have a look and see, where else are you using money as a story? All right. I've had people and myself also, we've taken out loans. I see everything. I see people get so creative. They take out loans. They apply for different amounts of credit cards. They borrow money from other places, right? Like, people get really creative when they are committed, and they know, because they trust themselves, they're going to earn that money back, right? So they're smart with their investment, but they're committed, they're resourceful, they figure out a way to make it happen. And, also what I see too in my business, I've worked with, I don't know, like hundreds of people to help them get their business up and running. And there is a percentage of them that happen to go really quickly. They have those $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 months. And what separates them is that they are not excuse makers, right? So the people who make it, we're not excuse makers. If I come to my coach with an excuse or a story, I literally get shut down right away. And I have to work through that and I have to show up in a different way. Okay. So I don't actually want to work with people who are excuse makers because they're never going to be successful entrepreneurs. Again, they might as well just stay in their jobs. Okay. So 1, we're decisive. 2, we're coachable. 3, we're committed. 4, we're resourceful. And 5, we're ready. We are ready. We're tired of wasting time. We're tired of procrastinating. And we understand that we get results faster with a community, with support, and with guidance. Okay? People who are successful, the 5% that make it in business, they're ready to bet on themselves because they understand that they are the lottery ticket. Okay? They're ready to bet on themselves because they understand that they're the lottery ticket. They're ready to learn new skills. They're ready to learn new systems. They're ready to create new habits in their lives. They're ready to create new ways of being. They're ready to create new ways of thinking and doing. They're ready to create new beliefs about themselves, about life, about business, about how they show up, about who they are in the world. They bet on themselves and they're ready. Okay? I always say I get to work to make hundreds of thousands of dollars. My business is going to hit $1 million in revenue just next year alone, right? This year we're probably going to come somewhere between 500 and 750,000. We could hit $1 million this year, but I'm going through a separation and I'm trying to give myself time and space in my life to heal. And this is sort of one of those periods for me where I'm taking a little bit slower, but I get to work to make my money. I don't need to bet or wait or hope or cross my fingers on some man to create wealth for me or to win a lottery ticket. I am the lottery ticket. My gifts are the lottery ticket. My drive is the lottery ticket. My decisiveness, my coachability, my commitment, my resourcefulness, and my readiness. I'm the lottery ticket, and you are too. You are your own lottery ticket. And if you put your mind to it, and if you are decisive, and if you are coachable, and if you're committed and resourceful and ready, you are your lottery ticket and you will be in that top 5% that succeeds rather than the 95% who fail in their first year. So bet on yourself, trust yourself, and show up for yourself. Okay? These are the 5 things that successful entrepreneurs do. And I'm going to keep this really short and really simple. I hope this was helpful for you. If you are ready to bet on yourself, if you're ready to, or you need support, if you just need support, you're like, I don't even know where to start or what to do. I know that I want to grow my business. I want to build my business. I want to have the impact that I'm here to have, but I don't know where to start. Send me a private message and let's take a look. I'm happy to jump on a call with you. That's sort of the first step. And I'm going to look at your business. I want to see where you're at. I want to hear what your ideas are. I want to know what you're struggling with. And it's like puzzle pieces, right? We can kind of see what pieces of your puzzle need to be adjusted, where we need to shift. And if we feel like a good match, then I'm totally happy to also share with you how I can help you through my programs. So send me a message. And I hope this was helpful for you. Also, with some of my private clients, we're doing a 30-day video challenge. So I'm actually going to be showing up live in here or posting a training video every single day in June. So this is day 1, and I will see you tomorrow on day 2.